Craig Harrison, we often talk about emotions at the end of the game.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind right now?
Yeah, look, I don't want to get into it too much because it would make us really upset because it was the 3rd anniversary of my mum's passing yesterday, and and life's tough without that. But you look at it and I don't want to make it about that, but it's you almost get what you deserve sometimes, and the boys were fantastic today. So from that point of view, it's a massive performance. It's a togetherness, a will to run, a will to tackle, a will to block, a will to head, all the real basics in football that people take for granted, and take for granted at this football club because we are a attacking, offensive, passing team, possession based. But all them things we got absolutely spot on tonight, and the boys were look, every single one of them, the boys on the bench that didn't get on are delighted. The boys that aren't, that were injured. The other thing as well, we had 2 injuries in the day before yesterday. Ryan Brobble and Ash Baker got injured yesterday, in the match day -1. So we've had that to deal with as well. So yeah, it was overall, it's very proud, very happy, but it's half time. We've got to make sure our emotions are in check. We've got to make sure that we don't take anything for granted. And from a football point of view, we've got to make sure we do the right things between now and next week, and possibly one of the biggest weeks of the club's history. But we've got good professionals, good players that look after themselves. And I think yes, it's a great scoreline, great away performance, some great goals. Everyone contributed massively, but we got to make sure that it's like I said, it's half time, and we don't want to get into the false sense of security and just think we're going to turn up next Thursday and we're going to win the game, because we will not. You get bit on the backside quite quickly in football. So as much as we're really pleased and the dressing room's really buzzing and everyone's happy for each other, we're all in it together, then we've got to have a reality check that we've got another 90 minutes this time next week.
It was 0-0 at the break, and I guess many people from a wider circle would have been happy with that scoreline to go back to Park next week. But to get the 3 goals in the second period, that really was the icing on the cake this evening. And although, as you rightly say, we've just interviewed Danny Davis as well, the same message came through there. It's just half time. There's still a massive 90 to go next week, but nevertheless, it is a good position to be in.
Yeah, it is. You would draw that be. We draw that us being 3-0 up and 0-0 without a shadow of a doubt. 0-0 wouldn't have been the worst result away from home in European football. But we're in a good position. But like I said, we don't want to start get sloppy and get and just think we've won the game, because we haven't. We've got another 90 minutes to go, and lots of things can happen in that 90 minutes. So we need to make sure we're as professional as we are. Everyone looks after themselves over the next 3 or 4 days. Everyone gets rest, recovery, hydration, and look after themselves. And we go again next week. We'll travel back tomorrow. Lads will have a couple of days off, and we'll be back at it on Sunday, and then preparing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for another big 90 minutes.
And as far as the 3rd goal is concerned, 90+1, that was a massive one for the New Saints. One of your substitutions, Ben Clark, found the back of the net. Yeah,
he did. Yeah, and no doubt Clark, he would have been disappointed. He didn't start the game. He started the majority of European games, but we thought we went with the right team, and and it worked out. We did for this game, and the lads understand. I've spoken to them about it, the reasons why, etc., etc. And like I said, there's a real togetherness of yes, I'm disappointed that I'm not in the starting 11, but once that whistle goes, then we're all in together. 30 plus of us, including the staff. We all in it together, and we've got each other's backs, and we want everyone to do well. So it's a fantastic achievement for to get a group of players in that frame of mind. But yeah, it's a good night tonight. But it's, as you said, we've got a really big 90 minutes this time next week.